Hello, my people. How y'all doing and stuff? It's a good day. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, beautiful. I have had like an incredible week or so still going on. Lots of people that I love and haven't seen in a while. Some that I have seen. One in particular recently, like yesterday I saw that I watched him grow up. And I didn't even know it was him because he's so grown and, you know, turning into somebody, you know, he's not just a kid anymore. That was really cool. At a family gathering, I saw him. And then I saw a friend at the family gathering that I know from an entirely different place, had no idea. It was like a strange course of events that he'd wind up in at our family gathering. Very cool. I haven't seen him in a long time. Love that guy. Love him. And then just being with my family last night, because you know that side of my family, we don't have like large gatherings except for certain times, like holidays basically, and it's just so good to get together. We had great fireworks, great times. I got to be with my nieces and nephews, and well, I have a new nephew. As of next Saturday, he will be my new nephew. And yeah, I'm crazy excited about just family and it's just fun. Last week I saw a bunch of my people that I'm close to, and that was great. Today I'm on my way to have lunch with somebody I'm super close to. He's family. I mean, he's friend, but he became family. He's been in our lives ever since he was a little kid, and he's grown and just wow. Just a lot of this. It's cool because sometimes nostalgia brings me down because it starts thinking about things that are gone forever. But then there's things like I said, I saw somebody that I watched grow up. And the last time I saw him, he was a little kid, and then all of a sudden there's this man. You know, I came into the house and this young man like sidestepped and said, "Excuse me, sir," and was really polite and he really impressed me with how polite he was. And when I walked by him and he went outside or something, and I asked my sister, "Who was that?" And she told me who it was. I was, no freaking way. No way is that little kid grown like that. Seriously? But, so like that kind of thinking in the past is awesome because you get to see them, you get to see like later in life, and that's beautiful. I watched last night as we had fireworks at my niece's house. So it was, I'm watching, first of all, they're hosting this big party at their house. I don't know if they've had any since they moved in there or not. It was the first big family one that I've been to there. And I saw it, my little niece is all grown up and she's having this big party at her house, and a nice house and comfortable, everything's nice. And, she acted like it was no problem. She just kind of threw it together. I mean, I know she didn't, but she acted like it was just a casual, whatever, I got this covered. And it was just really cool. I mean, like a lot of things. I was proud of her because I watched her grow up, and I'm seeing this woman before me that's, I'm going to do her wedding next Saturday, this coming Saturday. And I don't know, just like a lot of things that like from the past, but they're coming around now, and friends from the past, kids from the past that are grown up now, and just a lot of just stuff. And I got something else that's coming up that's super, super exciting, but I'm not telling anybody till after it's happened. Don't want to jinx it. And so, like, there's just so many, I'm not really superstitious, I'm kidding. But there's just so many cool things happening. I can't really do that in a 10-minute video. So I'm just going to say lots of cool things, lots of people. With me, it's mostly about people. I don't really care about stuff. I don't really care about, even money. I'm not crazy about money. I mean, I'm glad to have it to pay bills and things like that, but I don't need to spend money to be happy. I don't need to have a big bank account to be happy. I'm like right now, I just looked down at my gas gauge and it's empty. And I've got a Toyota. I'm sure I can make it to the gas station. I could go a long ways on an empty tank. But at the same time, for a second, I'm like, okay, I need to get gas. Well, then that's what I'm just saying to you right now. I have the money to get gas. Once I get gas, fine, I'm good. I don't need that $20 or however much it is to fill this tank these days. I don't, as long as my tank's full, I don't need that money. What would I use it for? Waste it on stupid crap or put gas in my car? And the gas in my car is an investment in my other happiness, which is seeing people I love. So you know what I'm saying? It's pretty, it's pretty cool. So anyways, that's just stuff that's going on in my head right now, and my heart is full. I'm happy with just being me and just doing life. I met people on the pier. I think it was Friday night. Yeah, it was Friday night. I met these people on the pier that, it was so weird because everybody has been so friendly on the pier. But, I've worked with young people for 30 years, and a little more than that actually, but I've worked with kids, young people for a long, long time. But I'm still surprised when a young person reaches out to me. I'm this old guy sitting on the pier, basically. I'm sitting there with another guy that was one of my kids from a long time ago. I've watched him grow up, and I've been in his life consistently, even when, we're not really hanging all the time because he's got a life somewhere besides here. And, he asked me to come. He's playing music. We're sitting there, and we're just doing this hippie thing. Well, they are. And I'm watching them do the hippie thing. And he's funny, and we were having a good time. And then, this stranger comes up. Young, okay, I'm going to describe him for you. Young, handsome, super tan, looked like a beach bum. He comes up and says something and makes my friend a little upset because of the way he said it. But that wasn't I never even noticed that the one guy was getting upset, really, because I thought, why would he get upset that he was just messing around, And it was cool. Well, then, during the course of that messing around, I kind of said something because he was introducing himself. I said something to him, and he sat down next to me, and we talked for an hour. It was really cool. And then he introduced me to his friend, and then once they left, then it wasn't just a few minutes after. It was like they were in shifts. Right after that, just a little while, another kid came up, and he's like, man, I got my guitar here, you want to play? And now the person I was with doesn't like to do that because he doesn't like it when people can't play the guitar when he's trying to play. But it was really cool. It turned out just fine. And that dude that had the other guitar sat and talked to me. He was talking to all of us, but he sat by me, talking to me for I don't know how long. It could have been an hour. I don't know. Time was really weird when we were there. But the cool thing was we had a good time. We just visited and with everybody. There's a bunch. We didn't meet a stranger that whole night. There's a couple people that wanted to be jerks, and they weren't open to our being friendly and talking to them and stuff. But there's another couple guys. I forgot their names. I hate that I forgot their names, but I got pictures. So I'm gonna post them later. But they came along and we talked to them. They were really cool, and just everybody. And then my friend Jason, the people he came with, and one of them who I knew from a long time ago, but I didn't recognize him as an adult. But he was there, Jonas, and there was just a lot of cool things. We were just. It was a really good night. And then yesterday with the fireworks and everything, that was a really good night. Today I'm doing this lunch thing right now, and which I'm late for. I feel like a total bum, but my life is not my own. I have to do it as I can. Anyway, I am on my way for this lunch, and that's gonna be cool. And then later tonight, I'm gonna be with another friend of mine that I watched him grow up too, from just a bump in his mama's belly, and I'm just excited. It's not like I haven't jumped back into ministry full time yet, but this isn't even that. This is just visiting with people I love, and it's pretty cool. There's been a few that I've met with ministry-wise, and there's, not everything is happy-go-lucky all the time. There's been, when they tell you there's a lot of suicidal things going on right now and stuff like that, hopelessness, they ain't kidding. There's a lot of that, and you need to pray for the people in your life, especially the young people, because you're going to lose them if you're not careful. Anyways, not going to end on a downer. Love the people in your life. Let love continue. Love you guys. Hope that you have a great, great day. And if you have tomorrow off as well, enjoy the holiday as long as you can. As of Tuesday, I'm going to be busy for a week. But I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. See you. Bye.